Woo! What is going on, everybody? How we doing this fantastic evening? We are back flying something other than an Airbus, and that is the 777-300ER. We're taking the Philippine Airlines 777-300ER from Hong Kong with the dual jetways that I'm gonna show off here. And we're gonna take it down over to good old Manila, about an hour 38-minute airtime, super quick and easy flight. And yeah, we'll get some welcomes going, man. It should be a really easy flight. I'm very happy to finally be in the 777. I got the yoke out again, so it should be a fun little flight here, man. Appreciate you guys stopping in. We got Tucker. What's up, man? Appreciate you stopping in, Tucker. Hopefully you're doing good. Asher's in the house. What's up, Asher? Appreciate you hanging out. Ryan as well, because I did this exact flight just in the 321. Yeah, nice. There you go, Ryan. Yeah, that was my other option, but I was like, I've been flying the 321neo a lot recently, or just Airbus a lot recently, so I was like, we'll do something a little different. What's up, Varun? How you doing, man? Yeah, appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully you're doing well. Mr. Ollie, what's up, dude? Appreciate you hanging out with us. Mr. 777 fan, of course you're here. You gotta be here, man. He says, what's up, Al's in chat? What's up, Bone? Appreciate you stopping in. Jack's in the house as well. What's up, dude? Hopefully you're doing well. Mr. Lasse, he says, does dual jetway work with GSX? I can't get it to work. Are you talking about dual jetway like itself being a GSX feature, or just using this iniBuilds tool with the GSX? Which one are you trying to say? Because we do have dual jetways working, as you guys can see. I'll show it off here in a second. The thing is, it's not like, how do I say, it's more so a visual thing. It's not actually really dual jetways. So I am using GSX, but I'm also using the iniBuilds dual jetway tool that they just updated recently with this scenery here. So if you guys see, we can go on our tablet, like the default EFB, and see if I go like from home, I have the new iniJetway app, and from there I could click it, and when I click the app, this is how you work the dual jetways. So what I do is I've been selecting like lower jetway 2 to left door 2, calling for GSX to operate the jetway, and then connecting lower jetway 1 to door 1. And that so far hasn't given me any issues. We'll see if that, you know, stays like that. But that's how I'm getting it to work. And it's pretty freaking cool, dude. I'm finally happy to see 2 jetways on a 777. It looks awesome, dude. Nolan, how you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Says we really love it. GSX just figured out the dual jetways. Yeah, I don't know why they can't. I obviously guess it's a sim limitation, but I don't know, man. It's the only reason I know iniBuilds did it is because it's their scenery, and they're just doing stuff with the SDK to their own scenery. So that's how they got it to work. But yeah, why don't we have GSX ones? What's up, Pyro John? Appreciate you stopping in. And Minnesota says this isn't an EJ. Oh gosh, what's up, Minnesota? Appreciate you stopping in. 777 looks great right now. Not gonna lie, dude. I haven't touched the 777 in so long, so I'm so happy to get back into it. I don't know where my guys' seats are at, but don't worry about that. But look at that, dude. She does look really freaking good. I love the look of the triple, man. It's my favorite airplane, dude. What's up, airplane? Appreciate you stopping. Hopefully you're doing well. Jack says, I wish I could have seen the 330neo stream. Had a couple tornado warnings last night. I saw a lot of people did. Must be a lot of people in your area. It's all good though, man. You really didn't miss much. The worst that you missed was the fact that the plane is not good at all and not worth any money. That's all you missed. The plane basically did a go around for us, which was a little ridiculous in my opinion, but yeah, that happened. I don't know what was going on. Love the dual jet bridges work. Yes, they do work. 777 fan. I think I had dual jetway bridges on my flight too. Yeah, usually if you're on a wide body, you're most likely on dual jetways. That's just kind of how it is, especially in the US. What's up, user? Appreciate you stopping in. Tucker's also in the house. Appreciate you stopping in. Mark is in the house as well, saying dual engine start. Jeez. User, what's up, dude? Says I did a 777 flight to Egypt. From where? What's up, dude? 𝐓𝐺eek as well says hi. I also joined the flight. Hey, appreciate you, 𝐓𝐺eek. Thank you, man. Well, yeah, let's go and not waste any time. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button in the face. I already had 11 likes. And yeah, quick little hop tonight. Because I do plan on trying to be live again tomorrow, but we're doing a quick hop, Hong Kong down to Manila, about an hour 38-minute airtime. Let's get it started, man. What's up, Sante? How you doing, dude? Appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully you've been well. And a Field says, what's up, Diddy Blood? Interesting. What's up? Abdullah says, does your boarding work properly where the jetway only does the work instead of GSX calling the bus? Your GSX calls a bus? You need to get an airport profile. That's what that sounds like, man. I think you need an airport profile, because if you have a jetway, it shouldn't call a bus. So that just sounds like the gate that you're at isn't properly configured. But cool, let's see. Ground spoilers are in the retracted position. That is good to go. We've got my parking brakes set. Throttles are both in the idle position. Fuel cutoff switches, or fuel control switches are in the cutoff position. Flaps are up, auto brakes off, gear levers down. Wipers left and right are off. Sweet. We could go ahead and get the battery online. Beautiful. External power, primary and secondary comes online. Sweet. Work our way up. ADIRU can go to the on position. Voice recorder can go from auto to on. Emergency selects get armed and guarded. Window heats left and right hand side can come on. We can leave the hydraulics how they are. We're not going to fuel the airplane today, so we'll just get the seatbelt sign on for that. So that looks good. Nav logo can come on. Sweet. Anti-assist staying auto. Fuel pumps can stay off. We've got norm and guarded. Auto starts on, or norm on the left and right start switches. Don't get to mess with anything there. Don't have to mess with anything here. And that overhead panel looks set up and ready to go for me. Let's go over here. Get our tablet turned on. EFB. Request data from SimBrief. Cool. Flying Hong Kong, Manila. Sweet. We'll hit off on that. And let our pages initialize here for a second. Fortunately, we can't dual engine start today. We got the G90s. I have a mod, so we're going to be able to dual engine start with this mod. Don't worry. Don't worry. Flip airplanes. I didn't know that I didn't know that have light on jet bridge on front. What? You didn't know that light have on jet bridge in front? Huh? I'm a little confused here, sir. I don't quite know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's what it's doing. Yeah, Abdul, you need to get a GSX profile, it sounds like. Try searching up like an airport that you're flying out of that you're having that issue with, and see if you can find a profile on flightsim.to for it. That should fix your issue of having it like call like a stair or a bus when you have jetways. 𝐓𝐸, long time no see, man. How you doing? Go and spam those my guys. Renewing his house fan club membership. Appreciate you, dude. Harlem says, yo, it's good. I'm in school right now. Are you actually, Harlem? Oh, gosh. Appreciate you stopping in, man, in school. What's up, Norris says, why don't you use GSI or GSX? I cannot without this. Okay. I'm guessing you meant GSX. And what do you mean, why do I not use GSX? I am using GSX. Am I confusing you guys with what we got going on today? Can you recreate the King Von music video? I just want to see something. No. I will not. I'm the only one flying with you. I'm a real fan. I always appreciate you, Redneck. Thanks for flying, dude. All right, we'll slide over here. Altimeter. We're going to use hectopascals 1003. So we'll go and go boom, hectopascals. Forgot I have the switch. There you go. And 1003. We're using the wing control stuff today. Forgot about that. All right, 1003 is set. Flight director can come on. His flight director can come on. Not going to touch this just yet. Let's see something here. There you go. I don't know why we're in 𝐂𝐫𝐷𝐶. Maybe that's what it always says, but I'm just not paying attention to it. Interesting. We'll see what that has going on with us for today. All right, anyways, we'll work our way down here. We don't have anybody online, I believe. We don't. So we'll set 22.8.122.8. 22.8 gets set. Left, turn it on. Or right, turn it on. Cab, turn it on. That looks good. We're not going to mess with this guy. We'll slide over here. Let's get this guy on mode Charlie. 2000 for the squawk code for an IFR flight. There we go. Good. I'm going to leave his radios off. I don't need to mess with it. We'll start punching in some numbers. So FMC. August 6th to September 3rd. Cool. Initialization, we're at Victor Hotel. And we can go GPS position. Boom, throw it in there. Routes. Route request. SimBrief. Set payload. Set fuel. Select route. Let it load. What's up, Tyler? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Hey, you're joining as well, 𝐓𝐸. Appreciate you, dude. Long time no see, man. Hopefully you've been good. What's up, Dom? How you doing? Request catering service. There you go. Get catering going in and sky chefs. Cool. Man, if only my GSX worked. Yeah, I don't understand why some of you guys have so many issues with the GSX. It's really strange to me because the worst I've had with GSX was like it having pink textures, and all I had to do was either verify the install or just delete and reinstall it real quick. I'm flying too. Appreciate you. Thank you, man. No, I meant GSI. Okay, it's a tool to replace empty. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've seen that. I do agree. I think it is a really, really cool add-on. However, I feel like it just cakes your performance. I don't use it for that specific reason. I feel like having over 100 planes at gates is just going to tank performance. That's why I don't use it. It is a really cool one, though. All right, get these guys on now. APU can get started up. And we'll go checklists. Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen, we're going to test my side. That's good. His side. That is good. Flight instruments. Heading altimeter, we'll worry about that later. Parking brake says it's not set. I'm guessing that has to do with my key binding. I don't know what happened, but like my throttles just are completely unbinded correctly now. So hold on, let's see something here. Let's go parking brake on and off. Yeah, that's probably what it is. It does not like that. Well, you know what I will do? Let's just make this easy on everybody. Let's go FS action. Oh wait, no, sorry. Setup options. No, maybe it isn't options. Simulation. Where is it at? Where is it at? Simple parking brake. There you go. Parking brake set. You need hydraulics for the brakes? I know that, but it should have already been set. That's why I don't know why it's not. All right, we'll worry about that later. I do have this parking brake thing unbinded though, because it doesn't like it in this plane in the first place. That's fine. All right, cool. We'll just go check this override next before start to go. Let me put it on the stat page here. APU is running and good to go, so we're gonna hop upstairs. Secondary is kicked off. We'll get primary kicked off as well. And then obviously our left forward fuel pump is obviously running for the APU, so that looks good to me. We'll slide over here. Go ground operations, release the ground power. Oh, and we'll work on some more numbers here. Let's go perf initialization. ZFW gets thrown in. I'm just gonna go ahead and accept this here. Reserves today is going to be, what do we got on the reserves? Where am I at? 13.5. Is that what I have? Correct. And we're and we're cruising at 370. Cost of next is 102. That looks good to me. Thrust limit, I'm gonna hold it there for now. Sweet. Yeah, I don't know why the brakes aren't set, but okay, that's fine. Not too worried about that. Got GSX doing its thing here. There we go. Whew. What did I miss here? What did I miss? If this was real life, it would have to be a one at a time. I don't know. I feel like you can dual engine start a GE90. Good evening. What's up, Mr. Cool? Appreciate you stopping in. Okay, I'm using it with 150 plus planes, and my performance didn't change, so it's a nice immersion. Really? I might have to try it out then. It's just, to me, I feel like if I'm spawning like over 100 AI planes, I feel like that's just asking for my frames to go to crap. But I don't know. Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. Yeah, this plane looks really cool with two jetways, though. I really do like that. Looks really freaking cool. Assume temperature only takeoff. I think we're probably going to do a D-rated takeoff today, honestly. All right, cool. They just finished with that. Let's go ahead and request a boarding. And while they're doing that, let's do the flight plan while you guys see these guys do the boarding. Let's go ahead and accept whoever just added me on the Lanta. And let's see. So we're going to be off of Hong Kong, runway 4 center, it says. Or not 4 center, sorry, 7 center. Okay, so we'll do that. runway 7 center on the Dal-Ol 1 Yankee. Execute that. Index arrival into Manila. We're taking runway 24. Winds are favoring 24. And we'll go on the ILS 24. Oh, is that what you guys were talking about? There's no passenger stairs? Uh-oh, I think it is going to pull up a bus. Oh, it is pulling up stairs. Ew. You weren't lying. This didn't happen to me at another gate. Maybe it's not configured for this gate. Oh, well, you know, they do that sometimes. It's okay. They do stuff like this every now and then. All right, but ILS 24, we're going to be on the Tate 7 Papa. Find that guy. There's so many arrivals in Manila. Holy. Tate 7 Papa. We're going to execute that. Route data. Wind request and load it up. Sweet, 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 sweet. It's the cleaning crew. Exactly. It's the cleaning crew. That's all. They're coming in and cleaning the plane. I heard it was the rats and I just said the rats. The Rolls Royce and Pratts that can do a dual start. No, I think the GE90s can as well. I'm pretty sure. I think GE90s can do a dual engine start pretty easily. I want to hear the sound. I want a D-rated takeoff. I kind of want a D-rated takeoff though. That's the thing. We'll see. We'll look into it. Uses this for the hydraulics. I believe the proper way is to turn the right elect first, then C2, C1, then the left elect prompt. I don't know why the 777 is complicated. It's the same way they do it with a lot of airplanes. But yeah, you have to like bless the system. It's this way and then down like that, and then obviously the opposite way. So it's boom, 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 boom. Good old way to do it. All right, cool. That's been in. Let's go init ref. Let's go ahead and go to performance tool. We're going to select runway 7 center because that's what we're planning to use today. The winds out of Hong Kong are... Oh, wait, no, they're favoring what you call it. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'd still stick with 7 center. We're going to import from OFP, then import from the aircraft. AC's auto. Anti-ice is off. Import the weather. Calculate our numbers. So, I'm going to next page first, and we're going to throw our conditions in. Wind is currently 070. At 7 knots. Flip of the runway is 0.0. It's currently dry outside. Reference temp is 27. And we'll just do the default numbers here. Actually, we'll do 1,000. 1,500. 1,500. Cool. Those are hard set. We'll go back a page. We'll get our numbers thrown in. So we want flaps to be position 5 today. CG gets thrown in. I'm showing 3.5 on the trim. And we should have 32 on the CG. That's correct. Cool. Got B1 as 149, so we'll slip that. DR is showing a 153. And V2 is 159. Takeoff weight today is rocking us at, let's see what the Volanta gives us more often. 507. So 507.0. And we'll get our new speeds thrown back in. I forgot it's going to delete them. It's been a minute since I've flown a Boeing. 53 and 59. 53. 59. Cool. And that is thrown in. We also get this guy. I did not set that. We're gonna use a takeoff 2D rate with the select temp of 45. Throw that in. I've got 89.8. Cool. Now I can get our new speeds back in. It was 149, 53, 59. There we go. Now our stuff is set. I'm out of the order here, dude. With flying this airplane. Yeah, we do have people with stairs coming in. Yeah, so maybe I have to adjust the profile here. I think what it is when I'm operating it with the tool, it thinks it's like not a jetway. I don't know. We'll see. Member for 15 months. Who was that? It doesn't even show me. It just says member for 15 months. And then message retracted. I have no idea who that was, but spam the my guys for him. I thank you. I don't know who that is. What's up, XD says, how's college going? It's going good, man. It is going good. What was today? Day 3 of classes. So it's been pretty fun. Still getting used to, you know, operating and everything. I'm not really in a flow just yet of, you know, waking up, taking a shower, getting out the house just yet, but I'm getting there. There a tutorial, a recommendation to learn how to fly an Airbus plane, and that is actually useful. What's up, Lucas? Honestly, there's so many out by now. Just watch any of them. I know that sounds kind of like just here you go, take the answer, but I'm serious. There's so many tutorials out for the aircraft now at this point where if you watch literally any of them, they should be somewhat beneficial to you. Okay, why is he still here, by the way? Oh, now he's leaving. Is he? I don't know what that catering guy's doing. GSX is doing some really weird stuff right now. I think it's tweaking. It's tweaking just a little bit. There we go. It's like a COA, so you don't mix up the fluids for that jogs. Oh, is that what it is? The more you know. When does college start for you? I was Jax. I'm already in the college house, bro. You got to stay active in the Discord. I'm already in college. The school started Monday, so I've been in classes for about 3 days now. 3 days. You can turn off the stairs at JETWAYS when JETWAYS are in use. GS6 you can tug it somewhere. Yeah, I have that setting set up, but we're using the iniBuilds double JETWAY, like dual JETWAY tool, and I think that's like overriding something. I can't actually check the setting again because this was like I had normal boarding at another gate when I was testing it, but then I spawned at this gate because this is where it actually departed from, and now it's making us use those stairs. So yeah, I have that setting disabled, but I think this gate profile that we're at's a little messed up. But that is okay. Ray, how is the work shift going? Hopefully good. Appreciate you stopping in and listening to my rant. I gotta read what you said. What's needed to use for Hong Kong? The iniBuilds one, Asher. If you want the link, it's in the description. I use the iniBuilds Hong Kong. Never understood Airbus is too complicated. You think Airbus is too complicated? Really? I feel like Airbus is like oversimplified. There's really nothing too confusing with an Airbus, in my opinion. Hey Saray, what's good, girly pop? Oh my. Okay, dude. Every time I say her name, Siri pops up and just starts searching stuff. I know you're in the house. I didn't know if you moved in earlier. So my fault. Oh no, you're good, Jix. But yeah, that's why I moved in last weekend, because our school started. When was Monday, the 16th or something like that? So that is why I've moved in. Yeah, it's going good. It's just weird, you know, like being on your own schedule now and whatnot. But it's not really that much different than what I was doing this whole summer. Just now I have class. That's the biggest difference. It's going good. It's going good. How's the stream so far? It's good. It is good. We're trying to use this thing with 2 jetways. And they're supposed to, you know, be walking through the jetway, but for some reason a bus pulled up and they're all slowly getting off the bus here. So I don't really know what they got going on, but oh well. I'm not gonna ask. Where do you find realistic flights? You do Flight Sim Radar, or not Flight Sim Radar, sorry. Flight Radar 24. Flight Radar 24 is a website you can go to that shows all the active live flights going on in the world, and then also shows historic flights. So that's just where I get my routes and airplanes and call signs from. Flight Radar 24. Yeah, we're doing Philippine Airlines free. Are you happy? Flying Philippine Airlines, flying to Manila in the Philippines. Good ideas. You're coming down next month. When are you gonna go to Korea, dude? This guy's been saying I'm moving to Korea for the last like 6 weeks. I swear. This Boris sounds especially. Yeah, these are the Boris sounds. I use the Boris sounds light version though, so they're gonna sound a little bit rough, but it's okay. Gonna go take a tinkle, and hopefully when I'm back I can push. You should be able to. I changed the boarding density to a GSX. I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, we're at 73 passengers. I'm just gonna go ahead and complete now. That's what we're gonna do. Let's go GSX. Prepare for push. We'll be good to go. You're so happy. I'm glad. When do I get off? The flight's about 1 hour and 38 minutes, so we'll probably be off by like the time you get off work and are starting to drive home. Yeah, it's not a long flight. Emirates got the best labor for the 777. Dude, the Emirates 777 is one gorgeous looking airplane. That used to be like my favorite. I really, really like that one. Nowadays, though, I'm not gonna lie.
Hello, Captain.
The Qatar and the what is it called? The Qatar 777 and the Air France 777. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. All right, let's go ahead and let's go to doors. Let's go ahead and shut the cockpit door as well while I'm thinking about it. Cool. All right, back to checklist. Flight deck door is closed. Passenger signs are on. MCP V2 is not set. We need to set 159, so 159 will get set. All right, 159 is set. We've got our heading set, whatever it needs to be. We'll go VNAV, LNAV here. And our altitude, we'll just keep it at 10,000. That looks good to me. Cool. Takeoff speeds are set. CD pre-flight has been complete. Trim is what we need to do now, so we can go ahead and pressurize the cabin here. Let's go. Dooch, 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 doot, 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 doot. I low-key think I did that the wrong way. I kind of forgot how to pressurize this plane, but oh well. All right, fill pumps can come on. I don't think I have center pumps today, so we'll not worry about that. That looks good. Let's go to flight controls. And trim for departure should be 3.75, so let's go ahead and set that. 3.75 is set. Back to checklist. And we'll figure that out later. Saray with the $10 bombs says, don't spend it all in one place. Appreciate you, Saray. Thank you for the $10. If you guys have those dollar sign emojis, go ahead and spam them. Thank you, Saray. So sweet. All right, trim. That's good. Taxi and takeoff briefing, and not worrying about that. Beacon light is coming on. Boom. That looks good. Checklist is normal. Before taxi to go, we'll throw it on the engine page. Let's get the music muted. Synvime's coming up. VPod's coming up. And let's go. Boom. 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 Departure. Airport. Let's go ahead and pin that chart up as well. Airport. And Redneck, by the way, I saw that. Redneck coming with the $10 bomb as well. Go ahead and spam those dollar signs for him as well. Forgot to type my message. Oh gosh. What were you trying to say? Are you trying to go neck and neck right now? Dude, he's like trying to go neck and neck with you right now. How do you feel? Appreciate you there, Redneck. Thank you, dude, for the $10 bomb as well, man. For departure, use the track not heading in case of the engine failure. Like runway heading. You could throw that in. 074. I've lost all my like normal flows of flying a Boeing. I usually do that in the 73. All right, cool. That's set. Let's go Sid. We're taking what out of here again? Dallo 1 Yankee. So we'll find that. Dallo 1 Yankee. This guy. All right, go airport pin charts. Throw it in here. Let's go GSX. And what does it want? What do we got? There are options. Facing northeast on a Whiskey 2. That's all the way back there. Facing northwest on a Whiskey 1. We could just do that. That works. All right, cool. Parking brake is set, but it doesn't show it's set in the plane, I don't think. Does it? Yeah, apparently my parking brake is just not set. I don't really know what we got going on with that. Maybe I should try. Let's see something here. I'm gonna try to recalibrate it. See if it does something. Going neck and neck with us is crazy. Let's see. Let's go standby 1 second here. Again, I don't know what happened. I like logged back into the sim since some update 6 and it like deleted my profiles. So Bear with me as I'm like finding random stuff I need to put back. Brakes, parking brake. And all I want is a set parking brake line. Let me try that again. Let's do this. Delete input. Boom. Go back. Set parking brake. Cool. All right. See if that does something. It absolutely did. Cool. All right. Boom. Ground operations. Remove shocks. Oh shoot! I forgot to remove the JETWAYS. Uh-oh. Oh shoot. All right. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Upstairs. We're good to start. Let's go. Number 2. Start running it. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Yeah, as I'm outside. Good. Getting that grass touched. You upped her by 1 cent. You did up her by 1 cent. It's because she's on mobile though. I don't think she could put $10. That's why. Going back to work now. I'll pop back and see it. Okay. Have a great rest of your shift. I'll be here. Dual engine start. Yeah, we're gonna do a dual engine start. We're just gonna let this engine start up first, and then we'll start the other one. Oh, like you're outside, open the door? Absolutely not. What's up, RJ? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in, dude. Dude, he got this so accurate with the sounds too. This is exactly how this plane sounded. Obviously it was a little bit different because I was on the wing, but that sounds good, bro. Beautiful freaking aircraft. Look at that thing. All right, cool. Hold the parking brakes. They are getting set. Parking brakes are set. That's a good start on number 2. Let's start number 1. Start left side. Look down. He's running. Boom. Listen to that, bro. He sounds good. What's up, Terrence? How you doing, man? Says, what size is your monitor? Funny you say that, or you asked that, because I literally just got a new monitor. I'm using a 34-inch ultra wide now. 34-inch ultra wide. Which is why, if you see me trying to get views for you guys and like half the plane's cut off, bear with me, because I'm trying to figure out like where I could put the camera to where you guys can see what I'm looking at properly. So bear with me with that. All right, cool. 2 good starts. We did a dual engine start there. That was 2 engines starting, just, you know, at the same time almost. So that was a dual engine start. Anti-ice is all auto. Recall can get checked. Recall is good. Auto brakes go to RTO. Flight controls. Boom. Let's go control cam. I did not set it up, so you guys are going to have to bear with me. Here we go. Fine by me right there. Cool. Let's go. I can get it up a little bit more. There you go. You go 4 right. Neutral, full left. Neutral, full up. Full down. Right rudder. Neutral, left rudder. Cool. Flight controls are free and correct. Why are you flying the ugly variant? The 200ER is the best. That is extremely inaccurate and incorrect. All right, flight controls are checked. Ground equipment is clear. Before takeoff, flap set 5. Let's go to the wing. The flaps are in transit to 5. Your lighting looks better. Does it actually? Because of my monitor, you think? I don't know if that's really gonna make a difference for you guys, does it? Streams are really good quality. I appreciate you, man. I try. I do try. That is correct. 200ER is the best, no doubt. That is terrible. Terrible take. Assume temperature takeoff. Delete the D rate. No. All right, cool. Norm, after takeoff checklist to go, we'll blank it out. Upstairs, taxi light does come online. Parking brake does get released. And we'll let this baby start rolling. Let's go ahead and go boom. EFB, full screen it. We're taxiing to 7 Center. We're going to do whiskey 1 whiskey and then west on whiskey. Or sorry, Alpha. Ooh, you know what I didn't set? My push to talk button with the yoke. This should be rough. Oh, it actually worked. Cool.
Hong Kong traffic, FedEx 5125 taxi and 7 right, Hong Kong.
In Hong Kong traffic, Philippines 319's out the gates, taxiing 7 Center, Hong Kong. All right, cool. We'll spool up and watch this baby taxi by. Hopefully, I'm going to be on a 300DR. Actually, I might be on a 787 to Japan though. Uh-oh. No, the 777 I flew on was freaking awesome, dude. It was old, I won't lie to you, but it was really, really cool to fly on one finally. The sounds, the size, like especially when we're taxiing past like all the domestic flights, like the 737s and whatnot, like you just feel like you're really high up. It was really cool. It's gonna be kind of weird to fly on narrow bodies again. Gotta fly on these big birds. The big birds. You're lucky for that, dude. I got the best flights, honestly. That was a really, really good trip. I did enjoy my trip. Got on a 777 300ER. Got to visit London. Got to visit Paris. And then also got on an A350 and a 220 on the way back home. Like, dude, that was great. Flying a 200 ER to Heathrow in January, then a 787 on your way back. That was nice. There you go, Robo. I think the next planes I want to fly on definitely is a 78 and then probably a 330. Those are the 2 wide bodies I want to get on now. I got to collect them like infinity stones. Who'd you go with? My family. It was my senior trip, just the last trip before I went out to college. It was pretty fun. No 747? Well, it's because if I get on a 747, I feel like I have to plan that out a little bit better. They're not as common to get on. I didn't think about that though. You're right. I do want to get on a 747. I don't really want to get on an A380. Only because I know I'm going to be disappointed with the view I get out the window. I won't be able to see much. That's going to probably upset me. Kind of takeoff we were doing? A D-rated max toga takeoff. A D-rated though. Max toga takeoff. Don't get it confused. Flying to Charlotte to meet my friend because he is going as well on the 321neo to Charlotte. Nice. There you go. Plane my dad's always on a 321neo. My dad got on the United 321neo as well. It was like 3 days old when he got on it. I was so jealous. I'd only been in service for like a day. I like the tail on this airline. It's such a basic white livery, but the tail is pretty. It's really pretty. Spool it up here. Delete the D-rate. I want to hear the sound. You're going to hear the sound, man. We're not using a D-rate. We're using a D-rated max toga takeoff. I have a way to go in the wide body collection so far. Oh, in the wide body collection so far, I have an A350 and a 7.6. Yeah, I was so upset. I really wanted to fly on Delta's A350. But they stopped doing the, what was it? What route? They stopped doing the Atlanta CDG route with the 350. And then tell me why, like, 2 weeks later, they resumed it with the 350. I thought that was so stupid. Let's get traffic on here. There you go. Like, nah, I'm gonna choose the Neo, dude. I've never been on a Neo. Never been on a Neo.
Hong Kong traffic, FedEx 5125 47 Hong Kong.
You're the one in the MD-11, right? Redneck. I think I saw you earlier. I requested the assumed temperature though for the sound. It says D-rate too. No, it says D-rate, but that's just a visual bug. It's a visual bug. We are doing a D-rated max toga takeoff. Our APU's on. Oops. There you go. Go ahead and ping out the cab and let them know what we're doing. Ooh. Good to go here, man. I completely forgot how to fly this plane. Like, I feel really weird trying to fly a 777 right now. I wish my head tracking was working so I could look at the plane, but it's not letting me. Look at this thing, bro. Just gas, dude. Straight gas. That looks good. Yeah, screenshots. I got aviation guy. When we get up in the air, man, we're still on the ground. Been on the 350, 380, 330 Neo, 330, 400. And then the Boeing 777 and 78. Nice. Yeah, honestly, I think the next one I would want to get on is probably a 330. And then yeah, 74 would definitely be up there. Lado, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? Appreciate you stopping in. Gotta catch us departing out of Hong Kong. We're gonna take it's a 13,000 foot runway. We're gonna just take, we'll do the whole length. Why not? Alpha 1. We'll take it. A Swiss 330 400. That's a thing. At least you've been on the max. I was about to say, if you've been on the max, you're already winning. I don't want to get on the max anymore. I'm scared too. Hey, look, parallel taxiing with the Air China triple. He's like racing me over there. I don't know why the model hasn't loaded in yet, but all right, there you go. What up, brother? Nothing much. Moved down to North Carolina for my school.
Above the clouds and kind of take a pic.
So this is our second stream now in the new house. 330 of the 7.6 are the best wide bodies to ride on as a passenger, in my opinion. The 7.6, really? I feel like that plane heavily depends on what airline you're using, what carrier. Because I know those 7.6s are old as dirt. If you fly them with Delta, they're usually like not the best. The 300s at least. Hong Kong traffic. Philippines 319 and Alpha 1's going to be departing 7 center to the southeast. Hong Kong. Alright, lights are coming on, runway turn offs, taxi lights off, wing lights on, strobes on. Ooh. Look how good this sim looks, man. Holy. The texture mod too. Alright, TCAS goes TARA, which is already a set for. Sweet. You only fly first class? Have you flown on the Delta 7.6, Mark? I feel like you would know what I'm talking about. I feel like a peasant. I have to use my mouse to look at where I'm taxiing because my Toby needs to be reset. I used the Thanzo one. I feel like the Hughes one is like, you can't even see it. It looks good on their liveries they make, but like for the cockpit texture just alone, I never really notice it. I think the Thanzo one's a lot better. All right, here we go. Spool it up. Rex Atmos Core, we might start using it again. All right, get those tuggers in the chat. And tug. That's a beautiful sounding airplane. Thrust set, 2 good engines, 80 knots was achieved. Back pressure is released. V1.
V1.
Rotate. Gear up. Beautiful departure. Bring that nose up here. Ooh, a little bit of Microsoft shear. There we go. A lot of Microsoft shear, actually. 20 degrees on the climb right now. Holy. There's the D8 bringing the nose down. Look how pretty this is, dude. Look at that. Gun throwing AP. Flaps position 1. Dude, come on now, bro. All right, flaps coming up clean. We're just gonna have to watch for traffic on the parallel there. Dude, come on now, bro. Do y'all hear this, man? Oh my gosh. I just love the GE90s, dude. They're so good. So freaking good. Alright, cool. Audio's coming down. Sim volume's coming back up. Bring you guys back in with me here and we'll catch and make sure we're not trying to hit this guy. 10,000 is coming up quickly, so let's go and throw it up all the way to 𝐓𝐶70. And I could switch this actually. To the thousands, 370, get set. Sweet, dude. There's the Hong Kong city down there as well. I got the city pack with the iniBuilds POIs too, so that looks good. Love how chase plane, if you zoom in, it doesn't constantly keep zooming like crazy. Like before, yeah, they finally fixed that stuff. They've been doing a lot of fixes with chase plane. It jacked up my Toby though, because I can't get Toby working, so I have to figure out what's going on with that. But yeah, I am glad they finally fixed that too. I got my boat mod working as well. Look at that, dude. Come on. Come on. Come on. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Obviously, you got what you call it down there as well, Kitech. Brother. That looks crazy, dude. Got the aviation guy with the togas, Lotto with the togas. Boeing 777 fan with the Max toga. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you. Cool A with the toga. Rotate coming from that aviation guy. V1 and a V1 Rotates from Boeing as well. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys. 300's got bad Delta 1 seats, but it's the 232 economy config. It's superior to any 777 or the 333 or the 343. True, true. A little bit more room. Yeah, I know I think the 400's like what you call it said. He's correct. I think the 400's got the new Delta 1 stuff, but the 300's, they still are rocking that old cabin. It looks rough. Kaitak. Did you actually feel? Dude, this is beautiful out of here. This is actually like probably one of the first times I got to depart off of the 7s in Hong Kong. I usually never do. I always feel like I waste my money with the POI pack because I never see it. All right, heading for this ramen waypoint's 184, so we'll go ahead and set 184 here. We'll be good to go. 184 is set on the heading. Sweet. That looks good. This is a pretty freaking flight, man. Weather's insane, dude. That's why flying overseas over here is like always super fun, because yeah, the weather is usually terrible, or a bunch of clouds and layers and whatnot. Flying into Narita is always a lot of fun. That's what I was also going to do. You might just do that tomorrow, honestly. I was going to do Narita to Incheon with the Lufthansa 777F. Flying in and out of Narita, 90% of the time the weather is terrible there. That'd have been cool. Yeah, like look at those layers down there, dude. What the heck? The city down there, dude. That looks crazy. We're gonna get the Delta L1011 and then take it to Kitech long haul. Where did they fly that route? Like, what was the route into Kitech? You guys want me to fly the L1011 again? I think I still know how to fly it, but I don't know, man. Everybody was asking why I wasn't flying it anymore. I was like, it's an L1011. There you go. just like that. The RJTT, it's cooler. It is cooler, but we don't have a scenery for it in Microsoft. We have a freeware, like an enhancement of the default one. Oh, for real, Redneck? Interesting. Okay. Love the wing flex. Yeah, this thing is shaking. Your sim crashed? At least it was Atlanta to RSW. That's a short flight. Luckily, it wasn't like a long haul or something like that. Yeah, it must be real bumpy up here, dude. We were to release that 767 ASAP, dude. I'm not going to do many passenger ops with it. I'm really just going to be doing the cargo ops, man. That's all I want it for. Straight cargo. Are they the ones that did it for who's the one that just released it for X-Plane? Wait, no, that was Exonos, right? I think. I could be wrong. Adion, what's up, my guy? I saw your post when you went to Nashville, dude. You're living the life right now, dude. Dying for my PC now. When are you getting it, 777 fan? You've been talking about it for a while. When you get to the 7.5 and 7.6, all of your streams better fly out of ND or CVG, and I'm gonna be controlling. We'll probably do a lot out of ND and CVG, but obviously we got to do some out of the Caribbean, out of St. Martin, a few overseas ones. Got to do a couple Delta ops and whatnot. Yeah, I really want that 7.6 for cargo, bro. That's gonna be so much fun. Thought about buying X-Plane just for the 767. You know what's crazy, JM? When I was playing X-Plane, probably about a good 2 months before I stopped playing X-Plane, I had like saved up a bunch of money and I wanted to buy an add-on plane. And for some reason, I chose to get the, what is it called? The Flight Factor 767-400ER. Well, I bought that. Could you not? Flew it maybe once on that stream that I did with it, and I never touched it again. I wasted so much money on that plane. I'm still mad about that to this day. Because like a month or two later, I bought 2020. Started splitting costs for calm time building, basically paying around $105 an hour for a 172M G3X or 172 SP with the GT and 750, both GFC 500. Really, dude? Bro. Hook me up, dude. Let me fly with you. Hook me up. X-Plane looks terrible, not gonna lie. Yeah, we had that conversation last stream. I don't think X-Plane looks like it's the worst sim in the world, but it doesn't look good to me, dude. You can do a lot of mods to it to make it look better, but I think Microsoft still solos when it comes to visuals. Problem is the clouds, though. I will say X-Plane has way better looking cloud layers. You know, it's crazy. Can I, let's see. We have traffic pretty close to us. I wonder if I can pick them up. I can. Isn't that so cool? Look at this. All right, guys, this is our new plane. Here we go. We're gonna keep the view like this. This is our new plane. I don't know who this is, but we're watching you now. You're me. Reach me, baby. I'm so green. You gotta teach. Okay. Hi, Element. How are you doing, Brian? You're gonna join up? Sweet. Sounds good, Mark. Come to Atlanta, dude. You know I haven't gone back to Atlanta since I moved. I haven't been back to Atlanta in like 2-3 years now, which is crazy to say. That's crazy. I moved like 3 years ago, actually. Wow. Dude, time flies, dude. That's why I feel like this college experience is gonna go by so fast, dude. Because I moved 3 years ago. Like, wow. It's crazy. Wait, that's sick. Dude, yeah, they it's a new chase plane update. When we have like live events, we're gonna fly into a VATSIM event probably sometime soon. And I'm actually thinking about doing a plane spotting stream like Mello has in the past, but I'm gonna use this feature here. I think that'll be really, really cool. Or we'll just, you know, do our normal flying, but I'll also just be plane spotting in the middle of it while we're at the gate or something, you know? Yeah, that's a new chase plane feature. They have like normal spawn to traffic like we just did there. And then they have like plane spotting from the tower view. They've got track airplane while you're in your cockpit. They got a bunch of these cool little new UI tools with VATSIM. It's super, super sick. I think it works with AI traffic as well if you don't use VATSIM. Yeah, I agree. I think X-Plane's atmospheric areas and, you know, anything has to do with the sky in X-Plane, I think, yeah, that definitely looks a lot better. But yeah, Microsoft sells everything else. You tried to sing it though. Good, bro. How are you? I'm doing good. Just getting used to the college life. Other than that, pretty good. I've been enjoying my schedule, honestly. It's been pretty good. Swad, you went to the Dawn concert last night. Did you actually? How was that? Did a full thing on this. Actually plane spotting at JK. Oh, did you actually, Lotto? Yeah, it's like really freaking cool. Nobody's really been talking about it, and I don't know why, but it's something I've been using every stream now. Hey, look, let's see what other. I haven't really messed with it that much, but let's see. Yeah, I can't do it because we're too high up. But yeah, I could just track them. Like, you see what I mean? We're in the cockpit, and I'm just tracking him. So like, if I'm on VATSIM and somebody says, "Do you see Delta 1325 to your right?" You know, 11 o'clock. If I didn't want to really look, I could just scroll down here on the list, go boom, zoom in, and what do you know? I'm looking right at him. You know what I mean? Like, it's I just find that so cool to me, dude. So freaking cool to me. I'm catching up on him though. Who is that, by the way? Because they're going pretty slow actually. What's up, MJ? How you doing, dude? Appreciate you stopping in. Jacob says, you already know about flying. You never hit me up through Discord. 45-hour deck.avionics. Oh, well. I know. I'm sorry. I actually ghosted literally everybody when I said I wanted to fly. There's so many people I said I was going to fly with this summer, and I ghosted all of them. I blame Saray for that. What's up, though, MJ? How you doing, man? Where's your college at? I'm at ECSU, Elizabeth City State University. ECSU. Really? Jeez. You brought out everybody. Starting school soon, not excited at all, dude. I'm not excited about the work I have to do, but so far it's not bad. I like that all the teachers have posted out the entire semester, I guess entire semester's work, and it's really not that bad. So I'm upset that I have to do work again, but at least it's easy. Nothing too bad. How many classes are you taking? My school starts next week. I got 6 as a senior in mech. Dude, I had 8. Don't even complain. I had a full schedule. Granted, one of my days I had 2 study halls back to back. But they messed up my schedule and they put me in classes to where that class only ran at that time. So if they swapped me out, I would have to switch the entire class. So I was trying to do stuff like that, like switch them around so I could get early release or late arrival. But the best they can do is give me late arrival. And if they did that, they would have to kick me out of this one class to go to the same class at a different time on a different block. But I like that class because I had all my friends in it. So, dude, I had a full schedule of 8. You're doing better than me, man. But how many am I taking? I've got 2. Let me see. I think it's just 2 and 2. Let me double check. Obviously, when I start flying again, it's gonna be Monday through Friday. Yeah, it's literally just 2 and 2. And then what's actually crazy, tomorrow, which is Thursday, I end the day at 12 o'clock. I don't have anything else to do the rest of the day. So that would be nice. I don't have to go in until, well, let me say this. I don't have to go into class until 9:30. And then that class ends at actually it's like 10:50. So I end at like 11. My day ends at 11 tomorrow. I'm chilling. I am chilling. You seen Lockie there? Yeah, I've hung out with him a couple times now. He's pretty good friends with my roommate too, which is the reason I'm here anyways. So he's been over at the house a couple times. They have flight program there? They do. That's what I'm in. I'm in their flight program they got. Best with the college. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. Does he actually, Jex? What's his name? And what grade is he in? Or I mean, what is he? Sophomore, junior, freshman? You're in another stream too in the Flight Factor. That was a dual start. Nice, man. I'm so proud of you. That's awesome. Love the dual starts. Study hall in college. I'm a senior in a college, not high school. Oh, you're a senior in college. Oh, my bad, my bad. No, I was talking about my senior year in high school. Oh, okay, never mind. Take back everything I said. Bro's complaining like he's playing a sport. You legit just going to class and streaming for the next 4 years. I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. I said I actually like my schedule for right now. Your parents moved as well, or just so you know, just me, Lotto. They're still back in DC. I'm the only one down here though. Glad to see you getting college knocked out, bro. I'm already ready to go. I'm telling you, dude. Ready to get it done. Already ready to graduate. What type of aircraft do they have there? We just rock. I think they just got diamonds. But our whole fleet is 172s with G1000s. A couple of them I think are 6-pack, and then a couple of them have G5s. But I think our majority is G1000 172s. What's up, Bag says, what are the major updates on some update 6? I honestly couldn't tell you if you want my real answer. You'd have to look up the change like that Microsoft posted on their forum. But I think it was a lot of random stuff. They changed and updated a lot. And it is like really bumpy today. Look how our nose is like all like this. Kenny, I'm doing good, man. How you doing, dude? Appreciate you stopping in. You guys are cool view here. Again, if you guys see me like accidentally cut off half the plane with my shots, just bear with me. I'm streaming on a 1920 by 1080 resolution, but I'm seeing way more than you guys are, so I gotta figure it out. I don't think there's a way for me to like adjust this screen to be a stream screen without the stream itself also being stretched, and I don't really want to do all that, so we'll see. Oh, I said we moved earlier. Oh, sorry. My bad. I moved. I always say we when I'm like referring to me in the channel. I don't know why. My bad. My bad. My bad. Are you actually Element? Where are you going? Eamon says fancy guy, dude. What's up, Cargo? Says how's college? Just pretty good. No crazy complaints. Uh-oh. I don't know what I just disconnected and reconnected, but that scared me. Better be careful here. What did I touch? I don't know what I touched. Oh well. Lotta, we love you. That's why we're cool. We both don't know how to speak English. True. You both should take English classes together. Okay. Registration is cool. C7773. Yeah, I know, right? I thought this was fake, but I guess it's real. I wonder if this was one of their first 777s. That's the only thing that would make sense to me. Oh, again, sorry. I'm like cutting off half the plane. My bad. Oh, a weather update. I got you, Element. Drake University already graduated with honors. Right. Telling you, I really don't want the 7.6 to come out just because the second that thing comes out, Element is having a field day. Air Drake ops every 5 seconds. I just took Drake to Cancun. I just took Drake to Florida. I just took Drake to Miami, dude. I already know. Granted, yesterday I'm still a senior, class of 2027, but I'm in North Carolina, and ECSU is the only university that has a flight program, so it's basically confirmed I'm going there. I got you. They're getting big, though, man. There's a lot of people coming here for the flight program. Like, a lot of people. It also doesn't, it's not like a bad thing that they're doing, and I'm glad they are, but you know, it obviously attracts more people when they're building an entire new aviation department building here. So I think right now we're in the STEM building, and then probably by next year, I think it is, we're going to have our entire aviation building built, and that's going to expand the program a lot again. So it is going to get packed here. Atlanta Zurich, that's a good flight. Bro doesn't want to see you happy. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. When I get my driver's license and my dad sends me to pick up relatives from the airport, I'm going 30 minutes to an hour early to plane spot. Dude, you think your dad's actually going to make you do that? I know when I first started driving, he hated me driving. I feel like my dad trusted me driving, but he didn't at the same time. Like even now when I've like driven up to like DC with Saray, he always gets like super worried about it. It's like, be careful, make sure you don't get pulled over and all this. I'm like, I get it, but it's like my 8th time doing it now. 8th time going on the 20th. Make it make sense. Turks and Caicos. I took Drake to Turks and Caicos. I took Drake to Vegas to gamble. Sorry, Alice, what was that? I'm flying a Drake up to San Francisco. You have one of those university airports, did y'all share one with the local airport? I don't really know. I want to say we share it because the school is Elizabeth City State University, but the airport is Elizabeth City Regional. So I don't think it's our airport. But I mean, the majority is our operations. We've got a bunch of our planes and then Coast Guard, and then obviously the occasional crazy plane that comes in. That's where I saw November 1 Tango Sierra. For some reason, somebody flew it to Elizabeth City. I don't know who the hell did that, but I thought that was insane. If you guys don't know 1 Tango Sierra, look it up. It's a 737 MAX 8 BBJ, and somebody flew it here. There is, in my opinion, nothing to do here, so I don't know what they had going on, but yeah. That'd be cool too, JM. What's up, Eli? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Send in a good word for me then? I don't have any good words for you right now, honestly. Aviator, how you been, dude? Says, I remember when I first started driving, the day I got my license, I drove the DFW and back, which was a 6-hour drive there and back. Actually, see, you guys' parents are a little bit more chill than mine. I got my license and my dad didn't even want me driving. Using Microsoft Auto FPS or AeroTune. I'm using Auto FPS. I only use it though to up and lower my terrain level of detail as I climb and descend. The only thing I have it doing. There we go. Throw this guy back down here. Already driven to the airport with my dad yesterday. Really? Nice. Well, there you go. You saw Drake's plane in Fort Lauderdale a few days ago, or a few years ago. Wonder what he was doing there. What does that stand for, Element? I have an idea, but I want you to say it. You get your permit today? Nice, Eli. Have you got to drive yet, or just not yet? Oops, there you go. Check screenshots in 44 minutes. I can check it now, actually. We're in our cruise. I don't think the seatbelts are ever coming off. We are all over the place right now. 17 then. That was 14 years ago. Down mode. Really? Dude. Hey, it's okay. All right, let's see here. Let's go. Boom, bam, boom. There you go. Flying that MD-11. The rate I was going, my pushback tug is going to run out of fuel before we get off this stand. Wait, what did I do? Oh, talking about how slow I'm going. Back home and to dinner. Nice. There you go, Eli. Dude, I remember, like, that's what's crazy to me, like, when I say time's flying so fast, because, like, I remember when my mom will let me drive home from okay, you guys know I went to a private school. That's a nice shot, Yula. At the private school, they had a bus service that brought people from, okay, how do I explain it? It's kind of hard if you weren't there. Essentially, I went to a private school that had 4 campuses. They had 5 campuses. 3 of the campuses were strictly like pre-K, like baby daycare, right? And then the other 2 locations were in 2 different towns, but they were like the actual school. They had pre-K all the way up to, well, one of the buildings had pre-K all the way up to 4th grade. And then the bigger building, which is the one I had to commute to because it was the town over, was pre-K to 12th grade. So when I had to do the commute, they would let you drop off your child at one location in the morning, and then a bus would take you to the other location. And then obviously at the end of the day, it would drive you back. So when I got dropped off at the school, my mom would be waiting for me. She let me drive home. And I remember, dude, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. I can't wait until I could like drive on the highway and stuff. Because she wouldn't let me drive the entire way home. She'll let me get to the neighborhood, and then she'd pull over and I would switch seats and drive in the neighborhood. And I was like, dude, this is so cool. And now I just drive on a daily. It's like, it's crazy. Michael Jackson's jet today. I mean, not Michael Jordan's jet today. Gonna keep streaming for the next 10 years. I don't know about the next 10 years, but I will probably keep doing it until I like simply don't want to anymore, honestly. Or until I become like an actual airline pilot. Shout through like it, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I low-key kind of am. Not in a bad way, but I'm like asking around, and I'm starting to see different things. It's just because I'm an only child. That's why. But somewhat semi-sheltered. Check landing reactions. All right, give me a second. Again, if you haven't already, guys, hit the like button. Already at 37 likes. Do appreciate you guys, man. You sent some screenshots. You want to check it out? Didn't you already send these? I think you sent these earlier. Find the JetBlue 220. I'm so 220'd out. I can't even lie to you. I've been flying that plane on a daily since it released, and I'm good. I'm gonna be taking a big break from that plane. I installed X-Plane 12 just for the LU 737 and the Flight Factor 777. I prefer the Flight Factor over the PMDG. The Flight Factor is definitely more simulated than the PMDG. However, I still would play the one or use the one in Microsoft just because it looks better. Oh, for real? Dang, dude, that's a sick. Ooh, what was that? An Air India 350? What would your dream aircraft be an airline? The Delta 320 family. The dream plane and airline. Delta 320 family. Now, if I get picked up by literally anybody, then sure, we'll go with that. But the dream is Delta and the 320. But ask me that again in like the next 4 years. That honestly might change. You're gonna do breeze ops for the rest of the month? Yeah, see, I can't do that. I gotta have some variety. Find that United 200. The 200 looks good. It's just like not the best 777 variant. 300 looks so much better. Never flown a plane so much that it makes me so mad. Speaking in regards to the 220, usually I will wait for updates and such, but I still fly it, dude. I don't know what it was, but like every time I had a chance to do a quick little flight, I flew the 220. I gotta look on my Volanta, but I think I've done way too many 220 flights. That's why I'm like, I gotta get in the Phoenix or something at least. 777, 73, the Max. Something different, dude. Also, Nolan, I keep getting your personal Instagram recommended on my Instagram follow page. So, I mean, I think I'll follow you, but don't be shocked about how I found it. I wanted to tell you that before I just followed you. I don't know why it's showing me it, but like I found your personal one. So just a heads up, if it pops up again, I will be following you. Don't be shocked. No doubt, X-Plane 12 looks like hot dog shit, but the LE 737 is miles better than the PMDG. Oh, it is. I remember that was a thing. That was a whole thing when I first started flight simming. I was like, should I get the level up or the 𝐓𝐸? And everybody had a whole argument about which one was better. Now the 𝐓𝐸's better because of this. Now the level up's better because of this. That's funny how Cameron, I got you. Yeah, like my Instagram recommended follow page recently has been just complete random stuff. Like I found my high school science teacher. Don't ask me. I've heard stories of like friends of friends, and now their Instagrams are popping up on my thing. I'm like, I've never even talked to this person before. So I don't know. I think my phone's listening to me. I don't like that either. I got you, Aviator. Go check it out. Back in 2020, dude, that was what, 2021 for me? 2022? No, probably way later than that. Yeah, like 2023. That's when I started. Your phone is listening? I'm pretty sure it is. Let's see what's this one showing.
300.
Both are free. Yeah, true.
200.
This was originally Ryanair. Okay. You fly Ryanair and you purposely just drop it on the ground like that? Is that what you're saying? Then JetBlue, then Delta, then the long hauls. That's your idea, Hazar?
10.
Okay, that one was really, really nice. I do not like that touchdown effect you have. That's so extra. Yeah, I wouldn't mind though. Flying a 220 in real life, that'd be pretty cool. Ooh, look at that. Did I miss something? When did they do this? When this happened? I'm gonna need to get back in this plane. I did not know they added winglets. I heard them talking about it a couple days ago. I didn't know they added it. And that looks really good. The Swiss 330. That's another plane I was thinking about flying today with the Cebu Pacific. Or not Cebu Pacific, Philippines as well. Good shots. Some Atlanta spots. 330 no. 350. This is like pretty accurate to Atlanta too. This is literally all you'll see in Atlanta. Oh, it's a mod on the TO. Is it actually? Send the link in general if you don't mind. Because I remember like seeing in the development side of the Concho Discord, they were talking about like new strobe lights and wing textures, and then like sharklets, or like the winglets. But I was like, whoa, I didn't know they added it. Did I try a dual start on the A220? Yes, I was doing dual starts every single time I flew the A220, because dual starts are just, they're the best thing in the world, honestly. I don't think there's really anything better than a dual engine start, if you ask me. But yeah, I thought that was so funny, no? And I was like, I was just scrolling around, and then like, oh, that's him. I was just scrolling around, and then randomly I was like, oh, I know this guy. Yes, I think I know this guy. You don't dual start the 220, it's going to take an hour to get taxing. Dude, yeah, that is true. The motoring or whatever it does with that engine. Yeah, I know that guy. Since I tagged you, there's other liveries, just not that, not just that one. Let me see. This livery includes custom 3D modeled winglets. That's really cool. Let me see. So it's literally just a livery. Oh my gosh, the ATP one, brother. Oh, it's because Drag Required did it. This is the same guy that made the 𝐬𝐸, right? I'm pretty sure he's the dude that made the Gulfstream, right? Yeah, there's a lot of these. There's a Max Verstappen one. These are pretty cool. Look at this. Hold on, let me share my screen for you guys. Like, look at this. That's really freaking cool. I love how big Falcon winglets are. Like, they're just so huge. Let's see, what does this one look like? That's sick. I had no idea that was a thing. Thank you, Aviator. I think it would be a good idea when I'm doing Reiner ops to just slam it when I'm landing. I guess it's 2020, 2026, man. I feel like the Reiner joke is dead. The only thing. Yes, 100%. I think it would be a good idea when I'm doing Reiner. Oh wait, no, I already read that. Yoham says, or English. Oh my gosh. 777 fan says, Yoham was asking for a non-D-rated takeoff too. Didn't happen. I know, he's a bad boy. No, you don't realize I did a D-rated takeoff, or I didn't do a D-rated takeoff. I did a D-rated assumed temperature takeoff, meaning it wasn't actually D-rated. That's how that works. I went in and I adjusted the engine's intellectual settings, and then I rerouted the N1 percentage power. That way it wasn't a D-rated takeoff. What's your college essay about becoming a pilot? It was about belly button lit, honestly. Something about that. I live 20 miles away from the Falcon factory, so they just have a soft spot in my heart. Same with the Hawkers. Really? Where's the factory at? It's in Indy or something like that, right? I think somewhere in Indy. Jackson's question mark. Just dislike the stream because of that, dude. I was telling you, I did a D-rated takeoff. I did a I didn't do a D-rated takeoff. I did a D-rated assumed temperature takeoff, meaning that it wasn't actually D-rated. It was just assumed from the temperature selection of the assumed temperature because it wasn't D-rated. You know what I mean? So you really just have to look into the clues that way, man. I hope that helped. D-rate 2 what it was? No, that was a visual bug. It was a visual bug. It wasn't actually D-rate 2. It just looked like it was a D-rated 2. That's why. Oh, it's in Arkansas. That was what I was about to say. Arkansas? I did not know that. Interesting. They have a massive facility there, and all their completion and test flights are there. Really? The more you know. I had no idea. I was gonna guess like Indy or something like that. Maybe like, I don't know, Kansas. The last place I would have thought Little Rock. Interesting. Yoda. Oh my gosh. So that's how you doing, dude? Appreciate your stuff, and hopefully you're doing well. If you haven't already, guys, hit the like button as well. 40 likes and counting. Do appreciate you guys, man. Do appreciate you. Dude, I love how everybody's been commenting on like the 3:30 stream I did yesterday. Everybody's putting in their 2 cents about how bad the plane is. That's just so funny to me for some reason. We got everybody streaming tonight too. Holy. XP, V1, and Canada. Does Canada have a new streaming schedule or something? I've been out of the loop. Why does he stream at like 6 o'clock now? What time is it? It's not even 6. It's like 9 o'clock. Practice was held today in 90-degree weather. Oh gosh. It's been hot out here, but it's not even the heat. It's just the humidity. That's really all it is. CVF Cloverleaf. That's a tough call sign. Cloverleaf. Is Falcon like I don't know. Is Falcon like what's the significance of a clover leaf? He's a community manager for iniBuilds now, so he's a part-time streamer. Oh, so that's why he's doing that? Okay. So what does he stream once a week? On Wednesdays or something now? 'Cause I knew he was the manager, but I didn't know how that was gonna affect the streaming schedule. Busy day with classes too. You had 3 instead of 2 like yesterday. What classes did you have? But finally home. You just got home? Jeez, bro. Well, yeah, you said you had practice. But still, when you get out of school, how long was your practice? Oh, 3 times a week, I think. Okay. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I gotta find out like a set schedule of what I'm gonna try to do. Because right now I'm just doing it because I have literally nothing else to do. But I'll find like a set kind of way I'm gonna do it so I could be on a schedule when you guys should expect me. And then, you know, we'll go from there. Am I the only one not a fan of him? Of Canada? I don't have a problem with Canada. I just find it funny. Like, I like his community. Canada's community is so toxic. It's just hilarious to watch him sometimes. You keeping your college info confidential? Am I keeping my college info confidential? When you know what college I'm going to after I said it to you on stream multiple times. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes. I'm literally just commented on oh, you just commented on yesterday's stream? Also, the amount of you guys that are clicking on my stream link on Discord, I don't know why, but you guys can send me DMs on YouTube now. Not a big fan of that actually, but just thought that was something you guys should know, because every time you guys click on that link, apparently it says I shared a video with you on that like YouTube DM center, and some of you guys respond to that too. YouTube is tweaking, man. They're adding short views to live streams on the 25th. There's now DMs on YouTube, like, bro. It's turning into flightsim.to, just changing stuff that does not need to be changed. And I was looking at like the post as well, like what people were commenting about with, you know, the with like how YouTube's changing that. Everybody was so happy. They're like, this is gonna benefit my monetization because I'm gonna get more views now. I'm like, dude, the click-through rates are gonna be ridiculous. If you accidentally click on the stream, watch an ad, and then click off of the stream, it's still gonna count as a view. That's so dumb in my opinion, but oh well. I guess I'm gonna like seeing the increase in view count, but I mean, I want to know if they're actually watching me, you know? Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. You're in California. That's why. That's why. I just got your comment. What an awful landing, real world podcast. Yeah, you're right. You're in California. I forgot. That's 4 hours behind, bro. Almost 5. Wait, no. How far back is California? It's 4 hours, so 3 hours. Current time in LA. It's 6 o'clock. Okay. 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Canada always crashes out on chat, dude. That's why it's entertaining to me. Somebody's always saying something stupid, and he gets like on a big rant session about it. Had English, then math and engineering. Engineering sounds like a fun class. How do you like that one? Asked you what you wrote in your college essay. I told you, belly button lit. He banned me from his chat because I called him out on something he did completely wrong. He banned you? Did he actually? Did he personally ban you, or did one of the mods ban you? Why did you read that out loud? Because it's a public comment. Mod says, yeah, he doesn't accept when he does something wrong and we're trying to help. Oh boy. Nah, my favorite streamer that crashes out every now and then is Mike. If you're watching, Mike, I'm sorry, but he's so funny to me, dude. I die laughing sometimes. belly button lint field. Belly button lint. Oof. Before I had my legal name on my 𝐓𝐸 account, I sent him a DM to help him and criticize him. He doxed me, found my personal Facebook page, and told his chat to go find. Wait, actually? When was this? Did you go to 100% acceptor rate college? It was 125% JETWAYS. Yeah, it's a place. Says my bad for coming in late. Was at the gym. How's it going? It's no problem, man. Appreciate you being here now. It's going good. We are about 40 minutes out from Manila. Having a pretty good stream. Hopefully you're doing well. What is bro doing? I'm dancing. I'm getting a little jiggle. That's ridiculous. I'm trying to think because I feel like I remember your name coming up in that chat a lot, but that was a while ago. Also, I saw your DM, Tucker. I'm just not going to open it until I end the stream. Nolan, what did you just send? What is going on here? Hold on. Got it. Got Captain with his shots too. I think the next thing we're probably gonna do is some Max 8 ops. I have not streamed that new Max 8 update since it released, and that was like when we got back from Expo, dude. Dude, that's crazy. I haven't flown the Max 8 in like 2 months. Because that update came out in what, July, June? No, it came out in June. Because that's when Expo was. So yeah, I haven't flown that plane in almost 2 months. Called the VATSIM supervisor on him, and the supervisor told me there's nothing he can do since my legal name was public info. That's crazy. I mean, he's not wrong, yeah, but like, it's a little far to say go search him up, dude. What? How's your day? It wasn't bad, man. I woke up, first class was at 8, ended at 8:50. Had a big break to post out the stream. Next class was at 12 to 12:50, and then I've been chilling the rest of the day. I went to the airport for a little bit for aviation day. They had like an event going on, a mixer, and then I've just been home now. How many legs? Just one, please. Just the one and done. And then I think we'll be back tomorrow again. Some Ryanair Max 8 ops. I don't know if we'll do Ryanair. I'll have to see. We'll have to see. You want me to do the Max 8? Okay, we'll look at some Max 8 routes. And just put the numbers. Yeah, that's what I've been rocking. A lot of people know my name anyways, but I just use the numbers. Sounds pretty laid back. It's nice. I feel like after a while though, I'm gonna get tired of having like a 2-hour break between classes. Because on my Tuesdays, I have a class at 9:30, and I think it ends at 10:50. I want to say 9:30 to 10:50, something like that. And then my next class is at 2 o'clock. So like, I feel like eventually I'm gonna get tired of that, but it's whatever. Yeah, the wine mixer, that's what it was. How did you know? Am I on top of somebody? No, he's just like right in front of me. Oh, there he is. Is that the same guy? It is the same guy. How much are planes moving, dude? I haven't had time to turn the seatbelt sign off at all this entire flight. Said AO. What are you talking about? Also, Nolan, huge shout out and congrats to your freaking YouTube channel, dude. You are killing it. Like, absolutely killing it. I was looking at your channel the other day. You are pulling freaking views, dude. 17K in 3 days, 115K, 212K, 31, 51, 26K. 198K, 176K. Like, you were pulling the views, dude. What's your most viewed video, actually? 216,000 views. You are killing it, Nolan. Dude. Good for you, bro. Nolan is being put on the map. We love to see it. If you guys don't know Nolan, I'm going to give you guys the link of his channel. Nolan is the homie, dude. Here you go. You have a way of talking, too, that just keeps you entertained. You're okay. I don't want to compare you to Jet Brooks, but you kind of talk like Jet Brooks. And I like that. I don't know why. Yeah, check him out if you guys haven't already. When are you going to update your sim settings in Discord? You guys have to remind me at the end of the stream. Because when I end stream, I'm just closing the sim and getting off the computer. So you guys have to remind me as I'm like doing the replays or I'm going to forget. It never really sticks in my head for some reason. Sorry about that. But yeah, if you guys want me to, please remind me because I will forget if you don't. Jet Brooks Jr., dude. That's not the first joke. Oh, is it actually not? Dude, because you do sound like him. You just talk exactly like him. Oh, man. Need to hop out of here, so see you later, Blue Skies. We'll see you, Triple Sun fan. Appreciate you hanging out with us, man. Hopefully you have a good one. 20K soon. You're close. You're really, really close. You love watching no one's vids, dude. I'm telling you, it's the YouTube videos right there that you would watch while eating some dinner, eating some lunch, breakfast. Jet Brooks is low-key entertaining. No, he isn't entertaining. I'm Jet Brooks from greenergrass.com, and we're here checking out the California Zephyr. Come with me as we take this 3-mile-long journey. Oh, man. Finally got to landing. I finally got a landing uploaded to Metal, so if you want, you can check it out. I got you. Let me check it out. It'll probably be the last thing we look at here, because we're about to start our descent here shortly. Whoa, we got like a hand cam going on. What the heck? Okay, I guess I'm not gonna watch it because it's like broken. Oh well. I'll see if it works in a second. Is that what it is? Dude, like you guys, it's not like a copy and paste, but it's really close. Like there's times I've clicked on your videos and I was like, wait, I clicked on your video, not Jeff. He moved to DC too, by the way. I gotta go try to find him. Go through the streets of Washington, DC and see if I can see him. Gonna do a turnaround? No, sir, Avgate. Just the one and done, man. Because we're gonna be back here tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. So just the one and done. You see Jeb's MKE review? I don't think I did, no. I bet you did, didn't you? You probably loved it. Oh my gosh, he's at my airport. Oh my gosh. His wife went to the University of Maryland too. Did he actually? That's what's up. I just got an email about, okay. I just got an email of somebody wanting to send me a battery box to review. Interesting. Oh, you got to see everything? That's sick. Been watching for like 4 or 5 years now. Have you actually? Who says I want to go to Wisconsin so bad? Nobody. Need to update a nav log tomorrow. I have a 3-hour cross country. Jeez, where are you going? Play says, how would I go about setting up my wing control throttle to be configured with the Plebwire AT20? Because every time I tried it doesn't work. What I recommend doing is going into game peripheral devices on the SimApp Pro software. Click on your throttle. And then you'll see on the bottom right, there's all these profiles that will load. If you just search up like Phoenix A320, or if you just search up Airbus, it has a configuration profile that somebody's made. Make sure the sim's not running. You download it and then hit run, and then use that as your profile. Usually, that makes it work off the bat. And then if it doesn't, all you'll have to do is you'll set up the throttle in the throttle calibration settings in the EFB. But that's what I would recommend doing first. Go into that SimApp Pro software, game peripheral devices, select your throttle. You'll see on the bottom right, there's a bunch of profiles. Search up your profile that you're looking for. It's a 777, search that. 7.3, search that. Even though it's the same axes for both of them. And then once you find a profile, just download it, hit run while your sim's not running, and then it should just work. That's what I recommend. Sand spotter? I think I have, yeah. Sounds familiar. You say West Compton? Right. All right, bet. Thanks. Yeah, of course. Because I'm in the same boat as you right now. I don't know what happened when I updated the sim, but like all my axes are like jacked up. Like my reverse thrust, I still have to figure out what's going on with it, because I have to go to the reverse detent, take it out, put it back, take it out, put it back, just for it to actually catch and like stay in reverse and like move the reverse thrust. Because when I bring my throttles back to reverse, it brings the levers up, but it keeps it in idle rev. If I want it to actually rev, I have to like do like that and like basically actually rev the throttle to get it to work, which is really weird. So I gotta figure it out myself. Let me know how it works for you though, man. What setting do you have for a turbulence? I think it's realistic. Whatever the best option is, the highest option. Philippine Airline 777. It looks good, dude. Looks really, really good. I don't know. I'm starting to love these like really basic liveries on the 777 that just have like cool design tails. Like this is just like Air France. Air France has such a basic white airplane, and then like their tail has a design. That's about it. Literally it. And we've just been bumping and rocking this whole flight. Is there like any altitude I can go to? There's no point at this point. We got 20 minutes left, but dude, looks like Manila's pretty packed as well. Look at this. Make that look a lot better. There you go. Well, not really anymore. There's nobody here, but there was a couple people. They all just departed though. I think it's morning time over there. That's why the locals are getting out of there. For me, when I go into rev, it goes to tug even though I calibrated the throttle. Yeah, see, that's what it was doing for me too. The best way to check if it's actually even going to work in the first place is if you go to your throttle, you go to your axes or whatever, and if you put your throttle to idle and it's still like a good few inches left of the throttle axes, you're set. If you put it in idle and it says it's actually at 0% in the sim, it's probably not going to work. That was the issue I was having with the A330. Like when I would idle the throttle, technically I should still have like a little margin of throttle axes to go for it to reach 0. And it wasn't doing that. I'll put it to idle, and idle was 0%. And then when I put it in reverse, it went to toga. So I don't know. It was weird. He has MEI. What do you mean? Supposedly the best option for IRL turbulence is low, max, or medium. I don't know. It honestly just depends on the weather. Sometimes I think with my turbulence setting, when I get sim weather updates, it really messes with it. I think you guys have seen that by now though. Like when I was flying into San Diego, like I was banking and then the weather updated and my wing kind of dipped like that. That's the only issues I get. But as far as anything else, it's usually pretty decent. I don't have any problems with it. It's not bad. I like it too. It looks pretty good. I've never flown Philippine Airlines. Saray was like, you should fly in the Philippines because she's Filipina. And I was like, okay. And I was going to fly Cathay, but then I was like, I've literally never flown this airline in my life. So let's try it out. And it looks pretty good. I can't lie. Again, I think I'm just liking these white liveries with like cool design tails on the 777. I don't know why that is. Gotta do some Air Asia ops as well. I've never flown Air Asia before, ever. What's up, big college guy? How's it going? It's going good, Skyfall. How's it going for you, man? We're all leaving you, dude. Reed, I know Reed just got to his dorm not too long ago. Passengers still see they have not got up at all. What's up, Zay? Oh, a multi-engine instructor. He was actually. There's no way he was, dude. What? Last time you flew Philippines was an Infinite flight, so a while ago. Dude, that's probably relatable, actually. Oh, this looks good. I do mess with this livery. What is this wanting me to do? Oh, okay. There you go. Cool beans, cool beans. 23 minutes left to go, guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button. 42 likes and counting. Appreciate you guys, man. Like I said, I did not know like literally everybody was streaming today, so I do appreciate you guys for clicking on me tonight. Because I feel like we are all over the place here. Yeah, flight streamers live too. I'm missing out on all my streams I want to watch. This is ridiculous. Literally, like, everybody's live. Oh, well. I think tomorrow I'm going to do... I have no idea where... I know what's Delhi and Dubai. What's LLBG? What airport is that? Finished with Masters and registered for PhD. That's part-time. It's time ahead. Have to work. Don't forget, you guys got me if you need anything help. Or if you need any help, hey, appreciate you, Skyfall. Congrats on that too, by the way, dude. That's awesome. As a farmer, okay, dude. What mod do you use for the clouds? It's default clouds, man. I just have them on ultra, but they're default clouds. Oh, Tel Aviv, you're right. Tel Aviv, Tel Aviv. That is what it is. I'm always like so shocked to look at YouTube on my new monitor because it's so crispy, like looking at all the text. It's crazy to me. Like reading chat on that monitor is like insane to me. It's so crispy. And it's like so much brighter than this monitor that I'm using. I should try to adjust that. Maybe we can make the brightness a little bit brighter, but yeah, that one looks freaking awesome, dude. Yours don't look that good? You think mine look like special? They're literally just default clouds. I have nothing done to them. They're just set to ultra. Obviously, I think really what it is, it just depends on what kind of layer you got going on. Some layers look a lot better than others. Give a 32-inch curve 1440p. Yeah, I need to change the link in my description. But I just picked up the Samsung Odyssey. And it's the 1440p monitor, but it's the 34-inch curved one. So that's what I'm rocking. The Samsung Odyssey 34-inch curve. It's got 100 and something refresh rate. It's got this crazy fast response time if I wanted to play like, you know, FPS shooter games and whatnot. Which actually is a noticeable difference. I was thinking I still had a bunch of input delay playing Fortnite because I did try Fortnite out. I used it with this monitor and I felt like I had no delay at all. So it definitely was the monitor. Yeah, shaders as well. You're right. Is an Alienware 200 hertz? Is it like a super big ultra wide? Yeah, I might start trying to use that most again. I don't know. I feel like it looks really, really good for like screenshots and stuff, but like just daily simming, I honestly like just the default sim. Core is great, but I don't know. I think the default sim's, you know, just as good. Ugh. That's got sleepy out of nowhere, dude. Really sleepy. You can't fly without it. What reshade profile do you use? Because I know there's this one profile that everybody uses, but I forgot the name of it. I just know they use it though because everybody's in that server and they always forward their screenshots into my screenshot section from that server. What's up, Simmer says, hey Owls, do I need to uninstall any default items in 2024? Just sceneries, honestly. Any bloat stuff that you want to delete as well, but I mainly just delete the sceneries because I have Payware San Francisco. There's a world update or a custom built, what is it, handcrafted, that's what they call it. There's a handcrafted San Francisco, but I have a payware one. So I would remove the handcrafted one and just use payware. Same for Atlanta. I think same for Kennedy. That's really the only stuff I disable. And then every now and then if I'm able to disable like a landing challenge or something, I will. But that's really rare. I don't know if it's Z-Flick. It's something else. It's the one that that's Seven. If you know Seven in my Discord that sends those crazy screenshots, he's always sending them from that server. My startup is Microsoft Auto FPS and Core. Really? I don't know, man. Mine's Microsoft Auto FPS Auto Boots, and then that's it. Keep it plain and simple. What's up, Henry? Says after flying the 220 for a week, I want to see how flying the regular CRJ is compared to the CRJ plus the AT20. Way different. Way more busy work. You don't even want to see me try to fly the CRJ right now. I'm so used to everything being so automatic that it's like, yeah. I didn't even do the after takeoff checklist. Descent checklist to go. We'll do recall. Recall's normal. Notes have been checked. Auto brake today. We're just going to use auto brakes 2. Landing data, we'll get that set up in a second. Hold the rest of the checklist for now. Yeah, him, SNA. What server does he send or forward his screenshots from? I've never heard of that aviator. Okay. It's mostly people in Europe. Enhanced simulation server? I have no idea. Can I read your college essay? Sure. What's up, gaming? No, sir. Just the one and done for tonight, man. Just the one and done. We'll be back probably tomorrow. I don't want to say for sure yet because I don't actually know, but I think I should still be available tomorrow. So I'll get you guys another one out tomorrow, man. Oh, that's what it's called. It's just enhanced simulations. Yeah, that one then. That guy could post a shot of dirt and still get 20 reactions in that server, dude, because his sim is like insane. He's like Blairy. If you guys know Blairy in my Discord, he has some crazy filters and shaders, and his sim looks like, I don't even know what it is, but it's crazy. Yeah, his sim looks great. Got the motion blur and everything too, just like waves. More worried about flying with the yoke again finally? Yeah, dude, it's I feel super awkward having a yoke in front of me. I'm so used to like being able to put my legs up in a position to where it's like just relaxing, and I can't really do that with this yoke in front of me. I gotta get used to it again. Mostly worried about the landings. The 777 is so easy to land. This thing lands itself. So I'm not worried about my landing. I'm just worried about flying a 7-3 or something. You have the MD-11? I do, Simmer. That's another plane we're going to have to fly sometime soon. Going to take the Alaska 900 to Anchorage, Fairbanks, and the, or 900 from Anchorage to Fairbanks. Chose this route specifically because I'm tired and I don't want to talk to ATC. All right, just for that, Redneck, can't you control up there or something like that? I swear he did one time. Redneck, hop on and control him in Anchorage, please. Yeah, you fly to the most random places, Azar. Where is that? All right, like, what is, how do you even say that? Nice? Hanez? Hanez? I don't know. Have a good flight, though. Have a good flight. I think landing into Manila should be really, really nice, too. The photogrammetry is pretty rough, but there's a lot of auto-gen buildings around that makes it look a little bit better. Oh, Hyannis. You're right. That's probably how you say it. It's a weird name. Are you actually? Hold on, I'm looking up where that is on the map. I've never heard of that place in my life. Let's see. Hyannis. Bro. It's actually pretty like populated. It's got like 14 to 16,000 people. That is such a random route to fly, dude. Okay, interesting. It's around like Martha's Vineyard in Nantucket. Interesting. Okay. This looks good out here, guys. Look how good that ground looks. You saying that should be a flight that I do? I guess. Is there a scenery? We're not going to be back in the 220 for a while, though. I'm not touching that plane for a good bit. Raise off of work. Yes. I'm almost about to end here. We got like 20 more minutes, so we'll call it about another 30 minutes of streaming. 35 minutes. How was the shift? No more synaptic A220 content. Dude, the A220 is really good. I don't know why you're still hating on it. Only a seasonal flight, so you better hurry up, bruh. Why does this flight feel so long? It's because it's a slower day, that's all. There's nobody on the radio. Nobody goofing off on frequency. Just a slower day, that's all. Finally escaped the 220. I survived the CRJ 900 flight on Microsoft just now. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. First flight that's not the 220 happening live. I feel awkward. I was like weirdly setting up this airplane too. It didn't feel normal. You will unsub, I swear, if I fly the 220 again. All right, we're gonna fly the 220 tomorrow so Redneck can stop chatting. That's the plan. Yeah, 20 something minutes up from Manila. 47 likes and counting. Appreciate you guys, man. We need to do some more night ops. You guys want night ops next stream? We can do some night ops. I don't mind. I was trying to do a like a early morning departure out of Hong Kong today, because the night lighting in that scenery is really, really nice. What's up, Piggy? How you doing, man? Appreciate you, dude. Hopefully you're doing well. I don't know if it's weird or I've lost the love for flying with the Yoke. I used to never fly with my side stick. I think what it is my setup is kind of more catered towards flying aircraft with the side stick, because I got the MIG-D, I've got the MCP, I've got the MOZA, I've got the tiller that's Airbus style. Like everything I have is kind of more, it's a lot easier of a flow on the table with the side stick. So that's why I think I like it more. But I have, again, basically the same setup for Boeing, so there's not really an excuse there, but I like both. He says, oh shoot, Manila. Yes. Yes. What airport is that down there? What are we flying over? Santa Rosa airstrip. Interesting. We are flying into Manila though. All right, let's see. We've started our descent. So let's get the descent checklist on. Drag required. Don't talk to me. Cool. Landing data in VREF. Let's go init ref. We'll do flaps 25, 147 knots. That's good with me. And then minimums today. Let's go over to our charts. Let's go to this. Unpin that. Arrival. Cool. And then let's see. What do we got going on here? TADE 7 Papa. Okay. I'm gonna need the TADE 7 Papa. TADE 7 Papa. There it is. Cool. Airport info. We'll get that thrown in as well. Approach. We're taking the, what is it? The RNAV 24, I think. All right, let's select 24. There you go. Cool. Now let's see. So we're following that in. That's fine. We're just going to pay attention to this and do it the lazy way. 357. Cool. Let's set that. Barrow 357. Hold it. It's going to take a while holding it, actually. Yeah, cool. 357 set VRF and minimums have been set. Approach briefing. We're going to say it's complete. Approach checklist to go. Cool. You have terrible ghosting during nighttime. I don't know why. Really? Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if it's really... I don't think it should show up on the stream, but like nighttime flying for me with this monitor, dude. Those lights shine, dude. It's super, super nice. I think it also helps because this display is super bright. It's like... This monitor is really good, dude. I love it. So Brian says my parents changed out my 4 p.m. flight on a 737-900ER San Diego to O'Hare to the 2 p.m. flight instead, and now it's a 321neo with Starlink, bruh. That must be nice. That must be nice. Starlink Wi-Fi on planes is ridiculous. I had it on my A350 flight and the 777 flight that I took with Air France. Dude. Yeah, dude. That's all I gotta say. What's up, Destroy? How you doing, man? DLSS has a huge problem with ghosting. I finally switched to TAA and everything looks better. Yeah, I used to use DLSS for performance, but I've just been using TAA again, and it's honestly been running really good. So I don't think you'll see me back over there for a while. They did it. Like, I don't know what happened. There's like a fix that NVIDIA came up with, like the new NVIDIA 4.5, I think it was. And I did a stream on that because like you could use DLSS with a certain setting and it actually looked how TAA does, just with better performance. And that was super awesome. But then they updated it again and it kind of ruined it. So I have no idea what happened. This runway is 5,400 feet. You got to get this plane down. I know it's a short runway. We'll get it down. We'll get it down. What are the winds right now, actually? Let's see. 230 at 10. So yeah, we're still going to take 24. Also, this runway is not 5,000 feet. Oh, you're talking about your runway, Hazar. I thought you were talking about mine. I was like, what? And to help me out here as well, let's go ahead and go fix Romeo. What is it? Papa Lima Lima. Get that thrown in. We're going to do 30. 10 and 5. There we go. Cool. That should help us out. 30 from the field. Yeah, it was working really, really good, and then just gave up on itself. I don't know what happened. You nice, Asher. I'm wanting somebody to figure out a way to make a mod for the 300 to where we could fly the 𝐂𝐫𝐷 300Fs. I think that would be really cool. But somebody's gonna have to find, I feel like Hughes can do it, find a way to like plug the windows and stuff. I don't know. I thought that would be pretty cool. Now I'm home alone at my hotel. I'm probably gonna run to In-N-Out in a second, or Wendy's. Choose for me. In-N-Out. In-N-Out is way better than Wendy's. I do not like Wendy's. Did you update your auto FPS settings? I have not. No. You have to remind me when I'm ending stream. A lot of you guys are gonna have to remind me while I'm ending stream, because I said I was last stream and nobody reminded me as I was ending it, so I just did my usual turn the PC off, lay in bed. If you guys remind me as I'm ending it, then I will. I got you. Yeah, I don't like Wendy's, dude. I went there for a while when they had like the Baconators and stuff. It's, I don't know, kind of rubbed me the wrong way now. You like Wendy's more, to be honest? My hot take is that In-N-Out is just like the Western version of Burger King. They taste the exact same to me. That's a hot take though to a lot of people, but that's what I feel like it is. All right, so I need to be at 17,000 by this waypoint. I am pretty high. So it's 17, 15, then 12. So I'm a little above this profile here. I can't lie to you. We'll see. I'll be able to make my vector leg a little bit longer if I need to. Culver's. I haven't heard anybody talk about Culver's in a minute. Culver's is pretty decent. I don't have any issues with them. Ask for a grilled onion to be added. Is that good? Does that like change the entire taste? I think I've had In-N-Out like one time, and that was in Denver. Baconator meals have such an insane amount of calories, dude. I mean, granted, I was like, I haven't had Wendy's in a while, dude. I was probably a good 11, 12, something like that. It's been a while since I got Burger King, or not Burger King, Wendy's. Legendary, dude. Okay, do you guys like Freddy's? That's a question. Anybody know Freddy's? And if so, do you like Freddy's? I'm personally a Freddy's hater. I don't like Freddy's at all. All right, coming through 18. Do they use, they don't use, what you call it, inches of mercury here? Yeah, that's 1011. Set. Five Guys is way better. You've never heard of Freddy's, really? No, I don't like Freddy's. Their patties are questionable to me. It's slapped, really? Dude, it's just like Burger King to me, man. Manila traffic. Philippine 319's on the right downwind for the ILS. Runway 24 will call that right base to final for Manila traffic. Not the best smash burger, dude. I don't like how they have their smash burgers. That's the thing. Arby's near me closed, and now a fried chicken sandwich place is coming. There you go. Crap, Arby's, dude. Who goes to Arby's? That's another thing. Welcome back, Airplane. Just in time for the arrival, man. Wendy's spicy nuggets are top tier. I don't think I've ever had their spicy nuggets.
FedEx 5125, 10 mile final, 24 Manila.
Mistaken Shake, though, they shut down. I think I've been there probably once too. Five Guys is a money laundering business. You think so? You don't think they get enough sales? The only reason they're able to stay in business is because one burger is like 50 bucks. Five Guys is so overpriced. But I don't think there's a single Five Guys location I've been to where you ask for a small fry and they fill up the whole thing and then also just dump more in your bag for fun. So, you know, they have their moments, but I think Five Guys is one of the top food chains right there. You liked Arby's though? The only thing I got from Arby's was the buffalo chicken sandwich. That was literally it. Nothing else at all. All right, yeah, I gotta be at 12,000 feet, 7,000 by there. Let's flight level changes for a second. Or we'll vertical speed it. Speed brakes can come out just a little bit. We're gonna drop this thing down. Five Guys is goated. I only get it once a year because of that price. Yeah, it's yeah. All right, we could actually bomb it down. Let's do 3,000 feet per minute, speed 230. We're gonna try to cut it in here. We're going. I don't know. Arby's curly fries, I don't know. Not my favorite. Whataburger? I've never had Whataburger actually. Wait, why, Hazar? You didn't like Five Guys? I don't think anything about Five Guys is necessarily bad. It's just the price. The price is pretty pricey. Delta has over 100 321 Neos. I didn't even know that. All right, standard 1011 is set. Altimeters are set. Right, checklist is complete. Landing checklist to go. Yeah, I gotta be at 7,000 by that waypoint. I don't know. Whoa. That's not what I meant to do. I don't know why we're so high, but we're gonna have to fix that up. Yeah, 3,500 is what I need to get to, so we're gonna try to set 3,000. We'll target that. At a 10,000. Lights can, oh, they never came off. Oh well. Oops. Purifiers are way to a little bit, and some wait, what? Gonna watch your landings if you're close behind me, man. I don't want to be sitting and waiting for a bunch of landings, but if you're somewhat close to me, I'll check you out. Now we're gonna go just a little bit further, and then we'll cut it back in here. Something about this combo. I barely eat fast food. Yeah, that's my cup of tea right there. Fast food is where I shine. Oh, really? There you go, Wise. That's awesome, dude. How is it? Alright, okay, arrest the descent just a little bit. Let's go ahead and go direct to Multan. Throw it in LNAV. No traffic. Philippines 319 is turning right base to final for the ILS 24. Gonna join for about a 10-mile final. Manila. There we go. Throw back on VNAV. And there we go. Can get back on profile. Because we were super high, AM. That's why. I know we're low now, but I'd rather be low than super freaking high. I was supposed to meet that at 7,000. I was at 15. I think you're qualified to apply to the airlines. Or by the time you're qualified to apply to the airlines, Delta's going to start retiring their 321 CEOs, and I guess their only option would be the NEOs. We'll see. I hope not. That'll be sad. Not blood. Look at the chart. Let me see. I'm not reading charts, so I'm probably wrong, aren't I? It's gonna crash the chart. It's gonna go back to the menu, isn't it? The hotels are dirt cheap. I wonder why. All right, here we go. All right, ILS are lock 2-4. Yeah, that was right. What about the approach? What do we have going on there? Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I was just reading the box. It's 10-7, not just 7. Okay, that makes more sense. Never mind. I should probably read the charts, but that's the exact opposite of what I'm doing. Oh wait, this is a 30-mile final, not a 10. I didn't even realize. Oh, this was my my 10 range ring. I'm on a 30-mile final now, guys. Holy. You on 22.8? I think I am. I didn't switch. Yeah, 22.8. Bit too oily and some are a little bit undercooked. I can see that. I agree. I'm gonna try not to commit CFIT here. You can't hear me? I didn't make another call recently. Hold on, let's see. La 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 la. My mic's working. Manila traffic radio check. You guys not hear me? Currently using a weather add-on. I'm not, Foster. No, sir. This is just the default clouds on the Ultra. You think the next stream would be either tomorrow or probably when we get back on Monday? One of the two. One of the two. The only thing, man, I said, like, the photogrammetry around here is very auto-gen. So you see how it just kind of cuts off here and it goes into that? Like, that looks decent because of all the trees. That's about it. This has been a bumpy flight, dude. Looks pretty good. Appreciate you, Foster. Thank you, man. Might be too far. I think I am. Because, yeah, I kind of jacked up my flight plan. I put myself on a 30-mile final. I become a Delta pilot. Can you do real life streams while flying? I definitely won't be able to do that. I don't even think I can record videos while I'm flying. I'll try to do like vlogs, you know, some shorts or something. That'll be the goal. Finally, I'm unmuted. Someone muted me. Good. Good. What happened, yo? What did he do? Dude, look how bumpy it is today. Yeah, like Big Earn. Or I'll be like, what's that one guy? Sean's Rides or something like that. Then Life of Airline pilot, during the morning commute to Atlanta, about a quick little flight down to me. It should be fun. All right, just got to the airport. Did a walk around, hour and 25 minutes down
Manila
to
traffic,
Manila.
Philippine 1842 5000, turning
That
left
guy.
base behind the Philippine 777 for ILS 24 approach Manila.
That guy talks really fast. All right, we're 110 on the speed. I'm gonna drop a notch out here to help us out. That'll be good. Yes, Scott. Scott's right. Is that his name? All right, guys, just got to the airplane, taking 135 pounds of fuel today, hour and 25 minutes down to Bermuda. Should be a good flight. Watch the days. Dude. That guy's funny to me, bro. All right, guys, just made it to Bermuda. Good flight. Had a nice, good weather rack, and about 2 hours, 15 minutes back home. All right, cool. We just got back home to Atlanta. About time for dinner. Now time for the hardest time of the day. It's driving Atlanta traffic. See you in the next one. Can't even talk that fast, dude. I don't know how he does it. Come with me to end the life of an airline pilot, doing 2 legs and back, and still be home for dinner. Come on. Watch it today is the Rolex C500. All right. He's got a cool garage, though, dude. I love him. He's awesome. Actually, let me not say I love him, but he's cool. He's a cool guy. See, that's what I want to do, and I'm like his age, like doing stuff like that back home for dinner, flying with your buddies you've been flying with for the like last 30 years. Like, I bet that's awesome. I bet that's really, really cool. This thing is so bumpy today, man. You can't fly for like 6 months. What happened, Jix? You guys think that a plain cheeseburger with bacon would be good from In-N-Out with their spread? I'm a picky eater. Their spread would probably be worrying you, because I don't really know what their spread's like. But yeah, I don't think it should be bad. Do I have any gear views? I don't have any gear views saved, no. You have high school orientation tomorrow? Uh-oh. Are you excited or no? He's 100% having an affair with Larissa. No way he's not. Those are weird. Oh, man. She scares me. I bet she's a great pilot, but like the way she talks scares me. I don't know why. It's like uncomfortable. There's so many YouTubers that are like that to me. It's apparently really good. Yeah, try it then. Maybe I thought the same thing. Gonna be a junior in high school next week. Nice. There you go, Baron. You said you can't fly for like 6 months, right? Was that you? Accidentally sped the stream up when you talked fast? Oh gosh. All right, finally coming up on a 10-mile final. We went so far out. Holy. I didn't realize. They're way too close to just be
Manila traffic,
coworkers.
Philippine 1842, establish ILS 2420 mile final, 170 until 5 DME, Manila.
Friend's first week of middle school. Nice. There you go, Asher. How's he liking it so far? That looks really good down there, man. Again, I don't know if it's showing that quality, but it's so much different, like looking at this on my monitor and seeing it this clean versus my phone. Like, it's oof. Really enjoying this, man. It looks good. You're multitasking? You're good, bro. You are good. I'm just waiting for the diamond to slide over, and we're going to be joining the localizer here. Still a ways out, though. There we go. MNL traffic. Philippine 319 is established ILS 24. We'll call it 12.5 mile final for Manila. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so speed all the way in wants 210. And I don't want 210 the way in, so we're going to go my speed. And on 10-mile final, we're going to slow it down to 200 here. Audio's coming off, face cam's coming off. Ground spoiler is getting armed. There we go. Keep bringing it in. We'll go next notch of flaps.
Manila traffic, Air Philippine 923, taxi Charlie, cross
Happy
runway
Aviation Day,
21,
Tucker.
and we'll hold short of runway 24.
Daughter started kindergarten Monday, and then my little boy starts pre-K next week. Nice. There you go, Aviator. Everybody's getting older. Fly guy, what's up, man? Since butter this bread, we should. I don't think we're gonna have any issues with this arrival. We'll see. Saray, you better be watching me land into Manila. let's see. We're about to go final approach already, actually, coming in. All right, slow it all the way down. 147. And actually, you know what I can do? Let's use the speed brakes for a second. 147 set. Next notch. And gears come down. Just dropping her with the speed here. Look how good she looks, bro. 777 is just such a good looking plane. Next notch. Ground supporters can go ahead and get armed now as well. There we go. And at 25. That's the way to do it. I remember when I was flying the 777 in real life, dude, I was staring at the flapper on. This thing's so cool to me. Manila traffic. Philippine 319s. 5 out. ILS 24. Manila. Oh my gosh, what? Yo, ham. Oh gosh. All right, cool. Let's see. What are those buildings? I told you there's not much photogrammetry here. It's a lot of autogen, but it's enough autogen to make it somewhat look decent. And I don't know what kind of ILS we got, but this looks questionable. Look how heavy it looks coming in. All right, because we're on some bull crap, it looks like today. Make sure all the lights are on tack so I can come on as well.
1,000.
That's checked my airplane. And we'll fly it in. Oh, I didn't +5 it, you're right. Get off center.
Manila traffic, Philippine 1842 is 10 mile final, runway 24, Manila.
Get that last one in.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Glide slow. Glide slow.
Yeah, I don't know what the localizer's got going on for us here.
100. Glide slow. Glide slow. 20. 10.
Oh my gosh, just floating. There we go. All right, reverse is coming out. Try to keep that center line here. There we go. I thought we were about to have to go around. This thing just kept coming up. That was not a good landing, but oh well.
Traffic, airflow 2923, lining up runway 24.
All right, reverse coming back in. Auto brakes off. And we made it. Yeah, that was a super huge float. The 189 though, but that was
Philippine 1842, 7 mile final,
that was rough.
24, reducing final approach speed, Manila.
That was a little bit rough. Can't lie to you. All right, flight directors. Cool. Flaps. Manila, Philippine 319s clear for 2-4 attacks into the ramp. Manila. Sweet. These guys can all come off. These guys can come off. This guy and this guy is off. Sweet. Dude, that was a floater for sure, dude.
Hello, traffic, airflow 2923 for immediate takeoff, runway 24.
Using the MCDE for the FMC? No, I have the FMC as well. I'm using the 737 one. Using the 737 one. Do you actually remember this, sir? The This actually looks familiar. This scenery is very, very low quality, but oh well. Got it in. Got it in. That was a little rough though. I started having to look at the PFD to see what my altitude actually was because it was just yelling glide slope and not telling me. I got too carried away with thinking I was about to hit the ground. He says, ah, yeah. I've got both. Big Philippine triple.
Satellite traffic, airport 2923 airborne, passing 300, Manila traffic.
All right, cool.
Manila traffic, Philippine 1842, short final, runway 24, Manila.
We're gonna slow it down here. Somebody's coming down. Get that parking brake set, and then we're gonna use that new tool real quick. I wanna plane spot him. Let's see. Chase plane. Traffic. I think this is Yoham. Here we go. All right, let's watch Yoham. This is so cool for watching you guys now. Like, this is such a cheat code. It's straight from the Philippines. Her family is, yeah. So she's traveled here, I think, a few times now. Yeah, I'm flying the Neo too. Just the FS Labs. All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Oh. There we go. This is actually great for plane spotting, bro. I love this feature. Nice, yeah. Good looks, good looks. All right, spoil back up. Music coming down. And we'll catch out on replays, man.
Airport 2923, making left turn direct.
What's up, Travel? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. All right, we're just gonna yank it into the gate that I saw it park at. Tax light's coming off now as well, and we're not even gonna shut it down. We're just gonna park it. That is what we shall do. There we go. What turbulence setting should I use when I fly the Phoenix 320 setting series? I never change the turbulence. I just leave it on the realistic option or whatever the highest is. Like I said, it just depends on what you actually like.
918 heavy, push.
But that's what I do. And slam on the brakes. There you go. Parking brake gets set. And cool. Audio's coming down. Music's back up. Appreciate you guys that did fly with us, man. That was fun. Welcome to Manila, man. This plane looks good. All right, let's see. Again, the view is jacked up because you guys can't see half the screen. Great. But cool. Let's see what we had going on here today. Back it up a little more. There you go. I mean, it was a decent landing. It was all right. We just floated like crazy, but it was still legal, just almost illegal. 189 at 1G. I definitely could have saved that and just put it down, but I kept bringing the nose up. That approach did get a little wonky too. We kind of start flailing around on final. That's okay. Let's go ahead and disconnect off of VATSON. Go here. Let's stop the recording. Then I'm also going to go ahead and... Where's the load menu? There it is. I'm going to load it on final here. Just so everything's set up and we're good to go. Gonna watch my landing. How far are you out, AvGeek? Because we're already on the replays now, man. I'm sorry. All right, let's get the ding, 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 ding. Cool. I never turned any of these lights off, dude. The logo light was still on. Oh my gosh. That was rough. Very distracted flying today for sure. I don't know. I honestly feel like this replay tool that we use for 24 now, it's not bad. I actually don't have many issues like it. I think X-Planes is way better, yeah, but this one's not terrible. This plane always looks good coming in though. Yeah, I just flared really early. That's all it was. I was kind of just like hovering there for a second. There you go. Yeah, that's all it was. I start flaring when I saw 30 feet, and I remember that was basically right where the piano keys were, or the 1,000 footers were. That's just okay. Check it out on the other side here. FedEx 3815 Honolulu to Oakland. Nice. How long is that? Like freaking 5-6 hours? I'm using the default tool. I used to have a replay that I had linked for you guys. But I just use the default one now. And it's honestly pretty good. It's a flight control recorder, or flight, whatever it is, FCR. That's the one that I'm using. But yeah, that link is the one I used to use. I accidentally deleted it when I was clearing out my computer. And then I just remembered randomly during stream that I didn't have it. So I was like, I guess we'll just try the default tool. And this one's really good. No issues for me. All right, here we go. Don't worry about the sound pack glitching out. That's just a replay, I think. Sounds ridiculous. SkyDolly for all your replays? Is that the pay one? The paid subscription one? Not subscription, just payware. This thing sounds ridiculous. I don't really like how it sounds. We're just gonna listen to music here. These guys are probably like, when are we landing? There we go. Yeah, I think flight recorder is probably still really good, but this like FCR embedded, I don't have to like pop open a file to get it to run. I don't have to like open it in the background. It's just right when I'm on final, I just pop it open and then boom, I got a replay tool working for me. It's the only reason I really like it. It's a lot easier than what I was doing before. Jack says, Owls, when does the stream end? I'm bored. The stream ends whenever you want to leave. That's when. You landed? I'm sorry, Mr. Landing, 𝐓𝐸. My apologies. Oops. Yeah, there's no photogrammetry here at all. I wonder why. Like, there's a couple pictures here and there, but that's like it. These buildings are all just like randomly generated. They're not actually there. Do another flight or not? No, sir, dude. No, sir. Just the one and done. One and done. All right, do another short final and get a wing view. And then call it a night. Which way do I want it? We'll get it this way. I like the water in the background. It looks cool. Please learn to fly before getting on VATSIM because you were doing some bullshit. Oh gosh. There we go. That was the landing right there. Let's get one more. Like I said, we'll do the flyover and we'll call it a night. Pretty good flight though. It was really nice to get out of the 220 for once. We were always in that 220.
Don't sink.
Just obviously, I think the scenery is a little awkward with the offset ILS. Maybe I had that in the charts, but you know, we don't read charts. Gonna be in CST server? No, nah. Probably gonna be hopping off and laying in bed after this. Nice. That's where it's at, man. That is where it's at. These clouds that just appeared out of nowhere too, by the way. That's funny. All right, bring it all the way back to the furthest we can. I'm gonna hold it there because that's gonna be a quick replay. All right, cool. And let's get our outro playing, man. Where is it at here? Wrong thing. There we go. Am I using the active sky? No, sir. I'm just using the default. Like everything I use for the weather is all default. There's no mods or anything that I'm rocking. But do appreciate you guys hanging out with us. There's a lot of people live today. I did not know it was like international streaming day. So appreciate you guys that did choose to watch me tonight. That means a lot. We hit 50 likes today. Do appreciate it. Again, I think we'll be live tomorrow. Not certain on that, but I'll let you guys know. If not, I will most likely see you guys on either Friday or Monday, guys. Peace.